doing a double header.
Yeah, double header. I'm wearing the same wardrobe.
We are.
That's okay.
Same wardrobe, same lipstick, same jewelry.
Yep. Same. Yeah, it's all the same. Anyway, hi, I'm Donna.
I'm Nadine.
And this is Teach People How to Treat You.
Welcome.
Yes.
We're back on a roll.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Okay, Nadine, what's on the agenda?
Oh, I'm on fire. We're going to call this, don't let anybody take away your self-worth.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes.
And there's many different ways that you can label it. This is our label right now.
Exactly.
You know what you got, baby. Just swing it out there.
That's
Full
right.
tilt boogie. Like, get it out there.
Yeah.
And you're going to have adversity in your life. You're going to have people that don't like you
Yes.
for reasons that you sit at home at night, awake, losing sleep, trying to figure out why.
Mm-hmm.
Right? A lot of times it's because you're disrupting the synergy in the environment.
Yeah.
There's always that green-eyed monster, the jealousy.
Yeah.
And, you know, I come at this from a business perspective. So, and if you know what you're worth in business, in life, friendships, family, whatever, and somebody tries to knock you off that
Mm-hmm.
level, it's not a good word, but if somebody tries to knock you down, sorry,
Okay.
take a step back and look at the data, because I've always said you can't argue with your own data ever. So in a situation, I'm just going to go to a situation in a work situation where somebody is not recognized for their work and their efforts,
Yeah.
and say that person is you, and you can't figure out why that's happening, right? Take a step back, try to look at the bigger picture. Why is that happening? Why am I not getting the promotion? Why am I not getting the raise? Why are they cutting my compensation? Why are they upping my budget? Look at the big picture. Get down to the bottom of why, because the chances are it's not you or you alone.
Yeah.
Okay, so try to take the personal element out of it before you let somebody diminish how you're feeling about yourself.
Yes.
So let's just say you've had a tremendous year in business.
Yeah.
Right? And you go in there and you feel like you're the star quarterback that just won the Super Bowl. And you walk in there and you feel like somebody just took a baseball bat and knocked the wind out of you because you're not getting the results. You've actually been diminished or minimized of your efforts. Right? Now you got to deal with the whole, do I come, do I stay, do I go, that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I urge you to take a look at the bigger picture and not let that bring you down. Okay, so let's look at the stats. You had these goals to achieve in your role. Did you do it? Yes. Up until this time, were you successful there? Did your employer treat you with the reciprocal, okay, salary, bonus, raise,
Sure. Yeah.
whatever you wanted until this point? Yes. So there's been something that's changed in the environment.
Mm-hmm.
Is it you? No. So my point is, whatever you can look at that's diminishing your self-worth, you got to flip the page and look at where the message is coming from. Is there stuff going on there that has nothing to do with you, but you're falling victim to it?
Exactly. Like you're the one. Yeah. Like you're kind of in the fallout there. Like it's happening to you because of what else is going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So the point is, it's going to happen no matter what. If you don't have ownership, you don't have partnership in that corporate structure, you have no control over what they're going to decide. So then it comes down to what you want to do as a person. Do you want to stay or do you want to go? That's a decision that you have to make on your own.
Yeah.
The message is, whatever has happened, if you know your self-worth, you know that the results are there, you know that you've made your numbers every year, you've grown the company, you're profitable, you're this, you're that, try not to internalize that and make it personal, because it's not.
Yeah. It's not a reflection on you at all.
No, even though it seems like it at the time.
Exactly. Like, as I was saying earlier, if you know your stuff, like if you go into an exam and you've answered every single question because you knew it cold, you just know. So if you know, numbers don't lie, number one. So if you know that what you have done has been stellar or adequate or whatever it is, as long as you know that, like there's no disputing that. So
right.
it's not, so what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is that this is not a criticism of you. and your work and your self-worth. This is about what's happening in that environment. And unfortunately, you're being affected by it. And that's what that is. And by the same token, I was giving you an example about how years ago I was a residence assistant known as a Don in residence here at Wilfrid Laurier.
Donna was a Don.
I was Donna the Don at Wilfrid
Donna
Laurier
the Don.
University. My first year as a Don, I was very enthusiastic. They gave me not a really big floor. It was 12 people on the floor, and some of them were older than me. And I came in all enthusiastic because I had such a great year as my first year, and I wanted these girls to enjoy the same thing. And maybe I was just too rah for them, I'm not sure. But anyway, bottom line is I went in for my review, I think around Christmas, I'm not sure. But I was in shock when I actually read some of the comments that the girls were making about me. And I didn't even, it was clear most of them didn't like me. And some of the comments were really hurtful, so hurtful. And then but I mean I had to just think about it, pick up the pieces and realize that this is about them. I mean, it's kind of like that book, The 4 Agreements, that that's one of the agreements, is that to know, don't take things personally. And that's the bottom line. If someone has a problem with you, it's usually their problem, not your problem.
Well, yeah.
So it's not about you, it's their problem with you.
Well, that's the thing. And 9 times out of 10, you're just there as the targeted person. In business, my experience has been it's usually about money or power.
Yeah,
that
power.
happens, right? Somebody
huge.
stabs you in the back and they have their own agenda. It's about power. You're just in the way. Personal life, that's a little bit more subjective because it comes down to, are you a strong, confident woman, which you are, and taking somebody out of their level of comfort, right? So if you've got somebody who's been ruling it and you come in with all these great ideas and there's a part of that person that really loves and admires you and thinking, geez, I wish I thought of that, but I didn't. So now I'm going to knock her down.
Knock her down.
Because, so the self-worth aspect is a big thing. One of the tricks that I've learned, I've yet to use it, in businesses, when you come on, and I'm just referring to business here, if somebody comes to you with an offer, a revised employment offer, and says, you need to sign this because it's for the betterment of the company, you better know what you're doing before you do this. So I really want to start with that disclosed comment, okay? Because you got to be sure that you know the risk that you're taking. But I have done it in the past. I said I haven't done it before. I have done it in the past, just not in this situation, so I didn't want to mislead people. Not in a business situation, but you have an offer put in front of you, and you can do this in personal life too.
I think so. Yeah.
I would turn the piece of paper around and put it in front of the presenter and say, "If you were me, would you sign this?"
I love that.
Right?
I love that.
And
that's
you can do that well, we do that. We do it subconsciously in personal life. If you were me, what would you do? If you were me, would you do that?
Yes.
It turns the perception around completely and puts the onus on the other person who's coming at you and saying,
that is brilliant.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So be very careful when you use that, particularly in business.
Yeah.
We don't want you to do anything that's going to be career limiting. However, it can be a very powerful tool.
Yeah. What would you do if you were me and you were being presented with this? Whether it be a situation, an offer.
Because you know that you're walking out, if you do walk out of any situation, you know your self-worth. So in business, again, for myself, if I were to make a move or something like that, I know what I can bring to a table somewhere else. Yeah. Right? Yes. In life, I do that. I know that as well. I know what I bring to the table. Good, bad, and indifferent. As a friend, as a colleague, as a mentor, as anything.
As a girlfriend.
Right? Yeah. I know what I bring to the table. So I can promote that. I have lots of flaws too. It's just that when you're sitting there on the receiving end of somebody else's decisions, know your self-worth and use that to empower getting the results that you want, so you can have peace of mind and heart.
Well said, my friend.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. And on that note, please subscribe so you can get more of this wisdom
Oh.
from my dear friend and whatever I can offer as well. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.